Hello, friends. You don't even suspect that your collection or old piggy bank may contain real treasures. Today we will tell you about the most expensive and rare coins from the Washington Quarter series. Issued from 1999 to 2016, these are not just quarters. Some of them were sold for thousands of dollars. Keep an eye out. You may have one of these rare coins and not even know it. Let's go. First on our list is the 1999 Washington Quarter, dedicated to the state of Georgia. This is the third issue in the 50 States of the USA series. At first glance, it's nothing special. But in fact, some copies sold for thousands of dollars. Why? We'll tell you all about it now. The coin was released in 1999. This is the very first year of the Grand Series dedicated to each state. Georgia was one of the first, and therefore the interest in its release among collectors is especially high. The coin was minted at 2 mints, in Philadelphia, the letter P, and in Denver, D, and there was also a silver collector's version with the designation S. The reverse side features a peach, the symbol of Georgia, oak leaves, and the inscription, Wisdom, Justice, Moderation, the state motto. But the value of the coin is not in the design at all. It is all about rarity, condition, and minting errors. And now the most interesting part, real examples of expensive sales. Regular circulated coins, even in good condition, cost between 25 cents and $2 to $5. But if the coin is in excellent condition, such as MS-67 or higher, the price can skyrocket to $100, $400. For example, at a heritage auction, a 1999 Georgia coin, graded MS-68, sold for $3,819. Coins with minting errors deserve special attention. There are cases when a Georgia coin was minted with a double strike, with a shift in the center, with a rotated image. Such specimens are extremely rare and can cost from $500 to more than $2,000, depending on the nature of the error and the condition of the coin. For example, on eBay, one of these rare specimens with a clear offset center and a double strike was sold for $1,450. These are not myths. These are real auction deals. Collectors hunt for exactly these deviations from the norm. Such coins often fall out by accident due to equipment defects. There is also a collector's version, the 1999's Georgia, silver proof. This is a silver coin that was not put into regular circulation. It was released specifically for collectors in sets. If such a coin is graded PR70 Deep Cameo, its price can reach $6,000, $17,250. Yes, you heard right. If you collect coins and have a 1999 Georgia quarter, check its condition and features immediately. Are there any signs of error? Is the offset visible? What is its shine? Even one small detail can increase the price tenfold. Use a magnifying glass. Compare with samples on the internet and do not rush to sell cheap. So, the 1999 Georgia quarter can cost anywhere from 25 cents to over $17,000, depending on the variety, MS to 60 common, $1 to $5. MS-67, $80 to $150. 1,000s to 68, up to $3,819. Silver proof PR70, up to $17,250. Minting error, $300, $2,000 plus. Remember, what looks like a small change can be your ticket to the world of expensive numismatics. The 1999 Georgia is the coin to start your treasure hunt with. And this is only the first on our list. There are even rarer and more expensive examples ahead. And now let's move on to the second coin. Next on our list of rare and expensive coins is the 2000 Virginia quarter. At first glance, it's an ordinary coin from circulation, but collectors pay thousands of dollars for individual copies of this coin. What's special about it? Let's figure it out. The coin was released as part of the famous 50 States of the USA series. 5 coins were released in 2000, and Virginia was one of them. It is dedicated to the founding of the Jamestown colony in 1607 and is an important element in the series as one of the most historically rich. The reverse side features 3 ships, the Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, which were the first to arrive. This coin is one of the few to feature an entire fleet. The design is vibrant and detailed, making it attractive to collectors, especially in high grade. The coin was minted in Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and there was also a proof version from San Francisco, S. The mintage was very large, over 1 billion pieces. But despite this, high quality and rare pieces are highly valued today. Regular MS-60 grade Virginias sell for pennies, from $1 to $5. But pay attention. A 2000 PMS-6 Gate Virginia coin was sold at a heritage auction for $4,560. Yes, $4,500 for a quarter. And a 200 AD coin in the same grade sold for $2,233. Some examples have minting errors: double strike, offset center, chipped image. For example, a coin with a double reverse, double image of ships was sold for $800 plus on eBay. There are also examples with an incorrect strike center. These go for $300 to $1,200. The silver, non-circulating version of the 2000S Virginia proof coin can also be very expensive. If you find one in perfect condition, PR70 Deep Cameo, the price can reach $1,500. Collectors especially value silver proofs from coin sets. To understand whether your coin is worth a lot, check: are there any errors in the image? What condition is it in? No scratches, shiny? Are there any differences in fonts, letters, details? And be sure to pay attention to the letter under the inscription, "In God We Trust." This is the designation of the mint. Virginia quarter is a great find for a beginner collector. If you collect state coins, be sure to look for the highest quality, MS-66 and above. And if you notice any oddities in the image, don't rush to sell it. Show it to a specialist. The price can be several times higher. So the 2000 Virginia coin is a potential treasure trove for your collection. Common, $1 to $5. MC67, $70 to $150. MC68, up to $4,560. Misfires, $300 to $1,200. Silver-proof PR70, up to $1,500. It proves that not every valuable coin is old. Even a coin from 2000 can make you a profit. And we have even rarer examples to come. The third coin is the Washington Quarter 2000 South Carolina. You will be surprised to learn how much a quarter dedicated to South Carolina is worth. The 2000 Washington Quarter coin is not just a symbol of the state, but a potential source of income. Some copies of this coin have sold for thousands of dollars. And today, we will figure out which coins from South Carolina are the most valuable. The coin was released as part of the 50 States of the USA series and is the 5th coin released in 2000. It was minted at the Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S mints for the proof collector sets. The mintage of the coin was large, over $1 billion, but this does not make it devalued. The reverse features a Carolina thrush, a yellow jasmine flower, and a palmetto tree. All 3 are official state symbols. The coin also features an outline of South Carolina itself. At first glance, it's just a pretty coin, but collectors pay very well for rare and high-quality specimens. Regular coins in circulation cost between 25 cents and $1. But if the coin is in perfect condition, MS67 and above, its price at auctions can reach $300–800. But one 2000 piece South Carolina in MS68 grade was sold for $3,525. Coins with minting errors are especially valuable. For example, there are examples with double strikes, incorrect alignment, and cracks on the die. Such coins are rare and can sell for $400 to $2,000 depending on rarity and condition. South Carolina was also issued in a silver-proof version, which is a coin made of real silver that was never circulated. In perfect condition, PR 70 Deep Cameo, such a coin can be worth $600, 1,100. Sets where the coin comes without fingerprints and in the original capsule are especially valuable. At a heritage auction, a 2000D South Carolina MS-68 sold for $1,560, and an error coin with the center of the image off-center sold for $895 on eBay. This proves that even a coin from a mass mintage can have collectible value if it is rare or unusual. Check your coin for the following features: perfectly smooth field without scratches, letters and lines are clear without blur. Is there any image displacement or double contours? Pay attention to the shine and mirror finish of the surface. The closer to ideal, the higher the price. If you have a 2000 South Carolina coin, don't rush to part with it. Take quality photos, compare them with error catalogs, or take them for evaluation. Rare specimens often look like common ones, but are worth tens or hundreds of dollars. Especially check coins from rolls and bank packages. Among them, there are often guns. Common, 25 cents $1. MS-66, $30 to $60. MS-67, $100 to $300. 1000s to $68. Up to $3,525. Errors, $400 to $2,000. Silver-proof PR 70, up to $1,100. The 2000 South Carolina is a coin that can surprise. Open your collections and see if you have this gem of a quarter. The fourth coin is the Washington Quarter 2000 New Hampshire. We continue our series, and now it's the turn of a coin dedicated to the state of New Hampshire. It seems modest, but in the world of numismatics, it can surprise. Yes, even among the billion-dollar circulation, there are copies for which collectors paid hundreds and thousands of dollars. Ready? Then listen carefully. Perhaps you already have it. The coin was released in 2000 as part of the 50-state quarters program. New Hampshire is the 9th state to be represented in the series. The coin was minted at the Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, mints, the latter being issued as a proof, including a silver version. The reverse features the granite rock, the Old Man of the Mountain, which was a natural formation and a state symbol until it collapsed in 2003. To the left is the state motto, "Live free or die." This powerful image makes the coin especially meaningful to collectors, especially since the rock no longer exists. The total mintage of dual mint coins exceeds 1.2 billion pieces. Therefore, common coins are inexpensive, from 25 cents to $1 in circulation condition. But everything changes when it comes to rare grades and errors. A 2000p New Hampshire coin in perfect MS-68 condition sold for $2,990, while a 2000D in MS-68 sold for $1,998. These prices are due to the extreme rarity of undamaged specimens with perfect centering, crisp relief, and full brilliance. Some examples were sold for high prices due to errors. Image offset. The letters Liberty were knocked out. Double strike. Die crack, cracks on the die. For example, a coin with a strong offset and partial loss of the image went for $850, and the version with a double reverse sold for $1,400. The silver-proof 200S New Hampshire coin is made of 90% silver and was never intended for circulation. If you come across one in PR70 deep cameo condition, it can fetch up to $1,000, $1,200, especially if it is from an original set and untouched by hands. Check. Are there any visible errors? Are the inscriptions clear? Is there a mirror shine in perfect fields? Are there no scratches or stains? And most importantly, the condition and mint mark. 1068 and proof 70 are the key to a high price. Don't underestimate this coin, especially if you have sealed bank rolls from 2000. That's where the best preserved specimens are often found. Also check the silver proof sets. Sometimes people don't even know they're holding real quarters. Common, 25 cents $1. M67, $50 $150. M68, up to $2,990. Misprints, $400 $1,400. Silver proof PR70, up to $1,200. So, the 2000 Washington Quarter, New Hampshire, is not just a coin about the state. It is history, symbol, and money, all in one. Check your finds. Maybe you have it. The fifth coin is the Washington Quarter 2000 Maryland. You can't even imagine what treasures are hidden in ordinary change. The 2000 Maryland coin doesn't stand out at first glance. But among them, there are examples that have gone for thousands of dollars at auction. And today we'll tell you which ones are worth looking for. This coin was released as part of the 50 States of the USA series and became the seventh. In 2000, minting was carried out at the Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, only for proof sets. The total circulation is more than 1.2 billion. But valuable coins are the few in perfect condition or with errors. The reverse features the dome of the Maryland State House in Annapolis, along with the inscription, "The Old Line State," the state's nickname. The coin looks strict and stately, but it is the simplicity and clarity of the design that makes it easier to notice minting defects, which increases the value of some examples. A typical coin in circulation is worth literally 25 to 50 cents. But a 2000p Maryland coin in grade MS68 sold for $3,525. Its sister, with the letter D, minus 2000D Maryland, MS68, went for $1,610. Such coins have perfect shine, strong die strike, and zero flaws. Double strike, image displacement, cracks on the die, missing details in the building's dome. All this turns an ordinary coin into a collectible rarity. For example, a specimen with an incognito dome, where the upper part of the dome is almost erased, was sold for $700 plus. The 2000S Maryland silver proof, made of 90% silver, is only found in sets. A coin graded PR70 deep cameo can be worth up to $1,100. Important, these coins have not been used in circulation. But if you find one outside a set, this is a very good sign. Perhaps you have a rarity in front of you. What to look for? Clear and even relief of the dome. Full mirror shine. Even fields without spots and scratches. Double images of letters. Possible double die. Embossing mark, P, D, or S. Important for evaluation. The ideal way to find a valuable specimen is to check sealed bank rolls or unopened 2000 sets. Also pay attention to silver proof sets. If the coin is uncirculated and in perfect condition, it is already a potential dollar. Summary and numbers. Common, 25 cents $1. MS67, $70 $150. 1000s to 68. Up to $3,525. Errors, $300, $900. Silver proof PR7. Oh, up to $1,100. The 2000 Washington Quarter, Maryland, is another example of how historic design plus mintage equals a high-value find. Coin number 6, Washington Quarter 2001, Rhode Island. This isn't just a quarter, it's a treasure hunt, with some of them selling for thousands of dollars. Want to know how to tell a quarter from a real gem? Then listen up. The coin is dedicated to the 13th state, Rhode Island, and is part of the 50 States of the USA series. It was minted at the Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, proof mints. The total circulation is about 1 billion pieces, but don't be fooled by the mass production. The reverse of the coin features an image of the Narragansett Bay Preserve, one of Rhode Island's most picturesque places. On the right is the state motto, Hope. This minimalist yet powerful design has become a symbol of perseverance and optimism. In circulation, these coins are worth 25 cents 75 cents, but everything changes when we look at rare grades and errors. In perfect condition, a coin can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. 2001p Rhode Island coins in MS-67 condition have sold at auction for around $950. MS-68 specimens are a real rarity and can fetch prices as high as $2,500 or more. Errors and anomalies. Specimens with errors are of particular interest. Image offset, double strike, misalignment, cracks in the die. Such a coin with a noticeable double strike sold for $1,200. Proof silver 2001S versions are considered highly collectible. In PR70 deep cameo condition, they can fetch anywhere from $900 to $1,300, especially if the coin has not been removed from its original packaging. What to look for? Check the coin for bright shine and mirrored fields, clarity of inscriptions and details, absence of scratches and damage, mission errors, especially double strikes. If you have rolls from 2001 or unsealed sets, take a closer look. Sometimes valuable pieces are found there. And don't forget that even coins with minor defects can be worth quite a bit. Results and prices. Common coin, 25 cents 75 cents. MS to 67, up to $950. 1000s to 68, up to $2,500. Mining errors, $700, $1,200. Silver proof PR70, up to $1,300. The 2001 Rhode Island is a great example of how small change can be valuable. Seventh coin on the list, Washington Quarter 2001, North Carolina. If you think a quarter is just a piece of change, this 2001 North Carolina coin will make you reconsider. Among the millions of pieces, there are some that sell for thousands of dollars. Want to know how to snag one? Then listen up. This coin is part of the legendary 50 States of the USA series. It was released at 3 mints, Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, proof. The circulation exceeded 1 billion, but the real treasures are the rare high-quality specimens and coins with defects. The reverse features the butler, a symbol of the state's maritime history. On the right is the state motto, Esse quam videri, or to be, not to seem. This powerful symbolism makes the coin attractive to collectors. In circulation, the coin costs pennies, 25 cents 80 cents, but this is only the beginning. Rare and perfect specimens reach completely different prices. High grades and prices. A 2001p North Carolina in MS-67 condition sold for $2,800. MS-68 specimens are a real rarity, costing up to $4,500. Such coins are in perfect condition, have clear relief, and are free of defects. Minting errors. Particularly valuable specimens with errors. Double strike, image displacement, cracks on the stamp, understamped parts. One such coin went for $1,800, and this is far from the limit. Proof and silver versions. Silver proof 2001S North Carolina coins with 90% silver in PR70 deep cameo condition, are very rare, reaching $1,500, $1,700 at auction. What to look for? Check. Clear relief of the sailboat, shiny mirror fields, absence of scratches and stains, errors and offsets. Keep undamaged coins separate. If you have sealed rolls of 2001, try to find coins with high grades. Silver-proof sets are a great investment. Summary and prices. Common, 25 cents 80 cents. 67, $800, $2,800. M68, up to $4,500. Errors, $700, $1,800. Silver-proof PR70, $1,500, $1,700. North Carolina 2001, a rare and valuable gem among hoarders. The eighth coin is the Washington Quarter 2001 Kentucky. We have a 2001 coin dedicated to the state of Kentucky in our hands. This trifle can hide real treasures. At auction, such specimens go for thousands of dollars. Today, I will tell you what to look for to find a valuable specimen. The coin is part of the popular 50 States of the USA series. It was issued at the Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, proof mints. The total circulation exceeded 1 billion, but the truly expensive ones are rare high-quality coins and defective specimens. The reverse side features the famous Brooklyn Bridge, Kentucky's natural bridge, a symbol of the state's grandeur and nature. The inscription, "Unbridled Spirit," reflects the spirit of freedom and strength that attracts collectors. Regular coins in circulation are worth around 25 cents 75 cents, but don't be too quick to write them off. There may be some real treasures among them. 2001 P Kentucky coins in MS67 condition have sold for $1,100, while MS68 specimens are rare, with prices reaching $3,200. These coins have perfect relief and luster, with no scratches or defects. Of interest are the minting errors, image displacement, double strike, die stamp defects. A coin with a noticeable double strike was sold for $900, which is several times higher than the face value. The 2001's Kentucky Silver Proof is a collector's item. In PR70 deep cameo condition, the price can reach $1,200 and up. What to look for? Check the coin for natural bridge clarity, mirror shine of the fields, absence of scratches and stains, errors and offsets. If you find a coin from the sealed rolls of 2001 or a silver proof set, hold on tight. These can be a serious investment. Results and prices. Common, 25 cents 75 cents. MS 67, $400, $1,100. MS 68, up to $3,200. Mistakes, $500, $900. Silver proof PR 70, $1,000, $1,200. Kentucky 2001 is a coin that can add weight to your collection and wallet. Coin number 9, Washington Quarter 2002 Indiana. It might seem like an ordinary coin, but believe me, there are real treasures among them that can cost thousands of times more than their face value. Interested? Then listen further. The coin is part of the legendary 50 States of the USA series, minted at 3 mints, Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The circulation is in the billions, but it is the unique specimens that make collectors go crazy. The reverse side features the famous Indiana Supreme Court, a symbol of justice and the rule of law. On the left is the state motto, the Crossroads of America, which highlights Indiana's strategic location. Most coins are circulated at face value, around 25 cents dollar, 0.80, but only by looking closely can you find those that are truly valuable. The 2002 P Indiana versions with the highest MS-67 condition sell for $1,200 at auction, while MS-68 coins are considered collector's items with prices up to $3,800. Of particular interest are those with minting defects, misalignment of parts, double strike, blurred stamp. Such coins sometimes sell for $1,000 and up, especially if the defects are clearly visible and do not spoil the overall appearance. Collectible silver versions of the 2002 silver proof in ideal condition, PR 70 Deep Cameo, are valued between $1,300 and $1,600. They are especially sought after by true collectors. Look for clear lines of the building, bright mirror shine, absence of scuffs and scratches, mining errors if you're lucky. Check rolls and undamaged sets. You can find rare and valuable items there. Silver-proof sets are a great way to save and increase your capital. Results and prices. Common, 25 cents, 80 cents. High 67, $800, $1,200. MI 68, up to $3,800. Errors, $700, $1,000. Silver-proof PR 70, $1,300, $1,600. Indiana 2002 is a chance to catch your rare pearl in the world of quarters. The 10th coin is the Washington Quarter 2003 Illinois, which is the one that could be worth over $3,000. Let's figure out together how to find one. The coin was issued as part of the 50 States program and is dedicated to the state of Illinois, the birthplace of Abraham Lincoln himself. It was minted at the Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D, and San Francisco, S proof mints. The circulation was huge, but not all coins are equally valuable. The reverse side features a silhouette of Abraham Lincoln, a map of Illinois, and a farmer and worker, symbols of agricultural and industrial development. The motto Land of Lincoln emphasizes the state's importance in the country's history. Standard circulating coins cost 25 cents dollar, 0.75, but there are exceptions that easily break the price tag into the hundreds and even thousands of dollars. 2003 Illinois MS-67, $600, $1,200. 2003D Illinois MS-68, up to $3,500. These coins are distinguished by their exceptional minting quality, mirror shine, and complete absence of damage. Coins with errors are worth their weight in gold. Among the most valuable are image offset, double strike, die crack, off-center strike. One of the coins with a pronounced error was sold for $1,950 at auction. Silver versions 2003 S silver proof in PR 70 Deep Cameo condition are valued from $1,200 to $1,800. These are perfect coins, and demand for them is consistently high. Look for coins with a clear image of Lincoln, bright luster, minting errors, highest grade, MS-67 Plus or PR 70. If you have sealed 2003 rolls, be sure to check them out. They often contain rare coins in perfect condition. Also look for silver proof sets with the S mint mark. Final summary. Common, 25 cents, 75 cents. MS-67, up to $1,200. MS-68, up to $3,500. Errors, $800, $1,950. Silver-proof PR 70, $1,200, $1,800. The Illinois 2003 is a coin with a powerful history and an even more powerful value. Coin number 11, Washington Quarter 2003, Arkansas. Now let's take a look at the next star in our collection, the Arkansas Quarter minted in 2003. At first glance, it's an ordinary coin, but in reality, it can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars if you know what to look for. Like others, the coin from the 50 States series was issued at the Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S proof and silver proof mints. The total circulation is more than 450 million pieces, but the collector's value is determined not by quantity, but by the quality and rarity of specific pieces. The reverse side features a diamond, a goose, and a pine forest, all symbols of Arkansas's natural bounty. The diamond is especially intriguing, a reference to the only publicly accessible diamond mine in the United States. Coins that have been in circulation are inexpensive, from 25 cents to $1, but those that are in perfect condition can bring you serious profit. Rare and expensive grades. 2003P Arkansas MS-67 up to $850. 2003D Arkansas MS-68, extremely rare and can cost up to $2,800. These coins should be almost perfect, not a single scratch, full shine, clear detailing of all elements. Errors are rare here, but if you're lucky, you'll buy a ticket to Vegas. The most valuable errors are off-center strike, die clash, doubled die. These coins can sell for $1,000, $1,500 at auction. 2003's Arkansas Silver Proof PR70 Deep Cameo can sell for $1,100, $1,400. Normal proof coins are also interesting, especially if they're from sealed sets and have no damage. Check. Cleanliness of fields, no spots or coating. Brightness of mirror shine. Coinage of all lines of the design. Coin sign and uniformity of minting. Presence of any unusual features. Even microscopic differences can be expensive. Advice for collectors. If you have coins from the 2003 rolls, especially unopened ones, this is your chance to find a specimen of MS-68. Silver proof sets and official annual sets are real hunt for professionals. Final prices. Common coin, 25 cents 80 cents. M67, $500 $1,000. MS-68, up to $2,400. Mining errors, $900 $1,300. Silver proof PR70, $1,100 $1,500. Arkansas 2003, more proof. There's riches in the small stuff. Coin number 12, Washington Quarter 2004, Florida. We're just getting going. This next coin could be a real golden ticket. Some 2004 Florida quarters have sold for over $3,000. You'll be surprised to learn what makes them so valuable. The coin was issued as part of the legendary 50 States series, dedicated to Florida, the Sunshine State. The minting was carried out at 3 mints: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, San Francisco, S, proof and silver proof. The circulation of standard coins, more than 481 million pieces. The reverse side features a Spanish galleon, a space shuttle, and palm trees, symbols of the state's past, present, and natural environment. The inscription Gateway to Discovery highlights Florida's importance in world and space exploration. Common examples are priced at just 25 cents 80 cents. But if you find one of those rare coins in mint condition or with an error, get ready for a surprise: high-grade prices. 2004P Florida MS-67, $500, $900. 2004D Florida MS-68, a rare find, up to $3,200. Condition plays a huge role. The higher the quality, the higher the price. Some specimens contain errors that make them several times more expensive. Double die obverse, DDO, doubling of inscriptions or details. Off-center strike, displacement of the image. Die breaks, cuds, chips on the stamp. A coin with a clear double strike was sold for $1,450. Silver-proof coins were minted in San Francisco and contain 90% silver. In perfect PR70DCAM condition, such coins cost $1,200, $1,700. What to look for? Special attention. Perfect edges and clarity of the design. No abrasions. Stamping without displacements. Silver shine on proof coins. If you have sealed rolls from 2004 or proof sets, be sure to check them. Even an ordinary-looking coin can turn out to be rare when professionally appraised. Final price summary. Common, 25 cents 80 cents. MC67, $500, $900. MS68, up to $3,200. Mining errors, $800, $1,500. Silver-proof PR70, $1,200, $1,700. The Florida 2004 is another reason to take a closer look at your wallet. Your find could be worth thousands. Coin number 13, Washington Quarter 2006, South Dakota. You'd never think a coin with a mountain on it could be worth more than $2,000. But that's exactly what happened to some 2006 South Dakota quarter coins. What makes them so valuable? Let's find out. The coin was minted as part of the completion of the 50 states program. Minting locations: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, San Francisco, S, proof and silver proof versions. Total mintage of standard coins, 510 plus million pieces. The reverse features Mount Rushmore, an American pheasant in flight, and pine boughs, all symbols of the southern part of the state. The depiction of the 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore adds historical power to the design. The coins in circulation are inexpensive, ranging from 25 cents to $1. But the collector's pieces in the highest grade, or with minting errors, are a different story. Rare grades and prices. 2006 South Dakota MS67, $500, $950. 2006D South Dakota M68, rare, can go for $2,200 plus. These coins are almost perfect. No abrasions, super clear striking, full shine. Errors on this coin are rare, but they do exist and are very valuable. Double die reverse, DDR, doubling on mountains or inscriptions. Off-center strike. Clipped planchet. One of these examples was auctioned by Heritage Auctions for $1,600. 2006S Silver Proof PR70DCAM. Depending on demand, it can cost from $1,000 to $1,500. Even ordinary proof coins with brilliance and deep detail are highly valued in perfect condition. What to look for when inspecting? Check. Clarity of the design, especially Mount Rushmore. Shininess of the coin. Coin mark, S, P, or D. Possible minor errors or offsets. If you have any unopened rolls from 2006 or you own original proof sets, be sure to check them out. You may be holding a coin that is worth tens of times its face value. Common, 25 cents $1. MS67, $500, $950. MS68, up to $2,200. Miscellaneous, $1,000, $1,600. Silver proof PR70, $1,000, $1,500. South Dakota quarter is a strong candidate to add some expensive finds to your collection. The 14th coin is the Washington Quarter 2006 Colorado. How about a coin with majestic mountains that can also bring you $2,500 or more? Yes, it is not a myth. The 2006 Colorado Quarter, under certain conditions, goes for serious money at auction. The coin was minted as part of the legendary 50 States series. Mint locations: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, San Francisco, S, proof and silver proof. Total mintage is over 569 million pieces but the valuable ones are special. The reverse features the Rocky Mountains and the words, "Colorful Colorado." This is one of the most visually striking coins, and collectors appreciate it. The clarity of the relief on the mountains and the detail of the forest in the foreground are especially important. Common circulated coins are worth 25 cents $1. But remember, it's all about quality, errors, and rare proof versions. High grades and prices. 2006p Colorado MS67, $450 $800. 2006D Colorado MS68, a rare find, priced up to $2,500. MS-68 examples are especially valuable due to their almost complete lack of circulation marks and perfect die. The 2006 Colorado coin is also known for some expensive errors. Double die reverse, DDR, doubling in mountain details. Die cracks, cracks in the die. Off-center strike, partial displacement of the design. Some of these examples have sold for $1,200, $1,800 at auction. 2006S Silver Proof, PR70 Deep Cameo. Coins in this condition sold for up to $1,300, $1,600. Regular proof coins can also reach $300, $500 if they are in PR69, PR70 condition. What to look for? Check. Presence of full gloss. Absence of microcracks and scratches. Presence of a clear image of mountains. This is important when determining DDR. Contrast level on the proof version. Collector tips. Keep your coins in capsules. Avoid touching them with your hands. And if possible, check your 2006 rolls. One Colorado quarter could be your ticket to a major auction. Final price table. Common circulated, 25 cents $1. MS67, $450 $800. MS68, up to $2,500. Mining errors, $1,200, $1,800. Silver proof PR70, $1,300, $1,600. The 5/10 coin is the Washington Quarter 2006, North Dakota. At first glance, it is an ordinary coin with bison. But in reality, it can cost up to $3,000 and more. The North Dakota Quarter is one of the most interesting issues of 2006, especially when it comes to high grades or rare minting errors. The coin was issued as part of the popular 50 States program. Minting took place at Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Proof and silver proof. Total mintage, over 664 million coins. The reverse features 2 American bison against a northern prairie backdrop, symbolizing the wilderness and open spaces of North Dakota. This coin has one of the most recognizable designs in the series. Most North Dakota quarters are priced between 25 cents and $1. But rare examples are a different story. Rare grades and amounts. 2006p North Dakota MS67, $500 $900. 2006D North Dakota MS68 Ultra Rare, sold for $3,150. A coin in this condition is virtually perfect. There should be no traces of circulation. Some examples have come to the attention of collectors due to errors. Double die reverse, DDR, especially in the bison silhouettes. Off-center strike, the design is partially shifted. Clipped planchet, a piece of the coin is missing. Error coins sold for $1,000, $2,000, depending on rarity and condition. Proof and silver versions. 2006S Silver Proof PR70 DCAM sells for $1,200, $1,500. Regular Proof S in PR69 condition and above sells for $200, $500. What to look for? Inspect the coin. Are there any doublings on the bison or inscriptions? Clarity of detail in the bison mane. Surface condition, shine, no abrasions. Contrast for proof coins. If you have any sealed 2006 bank rolls or proof sets, be sure to open them and examine them carefully. A coin with an error or in perfect condition could be right under your nose, and you didn't even know it. Final prices. Circulation coin, 25 cents $1. MS-67, $500, $900. MS-68, up to $3,150. Mining errors, $1,000, $2,000. Silver proof PR70, $1,200, $1,500. Coin number 16, Washington Quarter 2007, Idaho. When you hear Idaho, you probably think of potatoes. But what's really worth the money is the bald eagle coin, which can sell for $2,500 and up. Idaho Quarter, part of the federal 50 states program. Minted in Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Proof and silver proof. Total mintage, about 581 million pieces. The reverse features a bald eagle, the national symbol of the United States, with the inscription Esto Perpetua, may it endure forever. The eagle is depicted in flight, which makes the coin visually striking and easily recognizable. Circulated coins cost 25 cents $1. But if you have a high-grade specimen or a rare error in your hands, prepare to be amazed. Valuable specimens and grades. 2007 Idaho MS 67 $400 $750. 2007D Idaho MS 68, one of the rarest, sold at auction for $2,640. Coins in grade MS 68 are almost flawless. Clear relief, mirror shine, no scratches. Some Idaho quarters have achieved high prices due to errors. Double die reverse, DDR, doubling in the inscription or feathers of the eagle, off-center strike. Die break, cud, ridges and cracks on the edge of the coin. These examples can be worth $1,000, $2,200 and up. 2007 silver proof PR70 deep cameo, up to $1,200. Regular proof coins in PR69 PR70 condition can be worth $200, $600. What to look for when inspecting. Check for doublings, especially in the inscription and wing details. Assess the clarity of the eagle and the depth of the design. Shine and absence of traces of circulation. Proof coins should have a mirror background and matte relief. If you have 2007 rolls or original proof sets, don't be lazy and look through them. The Idaho coin can be an unexpected find, especially if you know where to look for rarities. Price chart. Circulated, 25 cents $1. MS-67, $400, $750. MS-68, up to $2,640. Mining errors, $1,000, $2,200. Silver proof PR70, up to $1,200. Already 16 coins behind us, and each next one adds fire. Coin number 17, Washington Quarter 2008, New Mexico. You could easily miss this coin in your change, but some New Mexico quarter coins are worth tens of thousands of times their face value. Yes, in perfect condition and with the rarest of errors, they go for thousands of dollars. Issued as part of the 50 States series. Minted at the following mints: Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Proof and silver proof. Mintage, about 488 million pieces, but only a few are truly valuable. The reverse side features a map of the state of New Mexico with the Zia sun symbol, an ancient sign symbolizing light, life, and eternity. The laconic but very symbolic design makes the coin visually unique. Circulated coins cost 25 cents $1. but collectors are willing to pay hundreds and even thousands of dollars for high grades. 2008 New Mexico MS67, $450, $900. 2008 D New Mexico MS68 Ultra Rare, sold for $2,990 at heritage auctions. These coins are almost perfect. Their surface is shiny. There are not even microscopic traces of circulation. Some examples have gained additional value due to errors. Off-center strike. The design is displaced. Price up to $1,800. Clipped planchet. The coin is cut off at the edge and be worth $1,000, $1,500. Die break. Cud. Areas of metal that fill cracks in the die. Price up to $1,200. Proof and silver versions. 2008S Silver Proof, PR70D CAM, up to $1,000, $1,400. Regular Proof, PR6970, from $200 to $600. What to look for when inspecting. Look for sharp, clean edges on the state map. Look for the Zia Sun symbol. It may be doubling. Check the surface shine, especially for high MS grade coins. Make sure there are no stains, abrasions, scratches, or signs of handling. Collector tips. Keep in capsules. Do not touch with your hands, and use a magnifying glass to look for errors. Even if you are not an expert, coins from 2008 bankrolls can hide rarities. Price chart. Circulated. 25 cents $1. MS67. $450, $900. MS68. Up to $2,990. Mining errors. $1,000, $1,800. Silver Proof PR70. Up to $1,400. Coin number 18-2010 Yosemite National Park Quarter. You're holding a coin with a beautiful landscape in your hands. But if it's in perfect condition, it's not just a piece of metal. It's a valuable numismatic asset. Some Yosemite quarter coins are worth up to $2,000 plus. The coin was released in 2010 as part of the new program, America the Beautiful. The minting was done at the following mints: Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, SC. Proof and silver proof. Ministry. Philadelphia minus 35 million. Denver to 35 million. San Francisco Proof, limited edition. The reverse side features one of the most recognizable natural landmarks in the United States, the El Capitan Granite Cliff in Yosemite National Park. It is a symbol of the grandeur of nature and the pride of America. Ordinary coins cost 25 cents $1. But in ideal grades, or with rare errors, their value skyrockets. Valuable grades. 2010p Yosemite MS 67, $350, $600. 2010D Yosemite MS 68, sold for $1,800 plus. These coins are in perfect, almost flawless condition. No rust, abrasions, or scratches. Rare errors. Minting errors are always highly valued. Double die reverse, DDR. Doubling in the inscriptions or lines of the rock. Off-center strike. The image is offset. Die break, cud, thickening, or pimples on the edge of the coin. Prices for such examples range from $800 to $1,500 plus. Proof and silver. 2010S Silver Proof PR70 Deep Cameo. Up to $1,200. Regular proof. PR69 PR70. $300, $700. Important. Silver coins were only minted in sets, and many of them are now rare. What to look for on a coin. Upon close inspection. Clarity of the El Capitan image. Doublings in the inscription Yosemite, California, or in the date. Smooth edges, mirror shine. Errors on the edges of the coin or displacement of the image. If you have any 2010 bankrolls or proof sets left, don't rush to open them with your hands. You can still find a perfect coin right now. Use gloves and a magnifying glass. Price chart. Circulated. 25 cents $1. MS-67. $350 $600. MS-68. Up to $1,800. Mining errors. $800 $1,500. Silver proof PR70. Up to $1,200. Coin number 19-2013 Great Basin National Park Quarter. Don't rush to put this one back in your piggy bank. Some Great Basin Quarter examples have gone for $1,700 and up simply because they were in pristine condition or contained rare errors. And you might just find one of them right here. Issued in 2013 as part of the America the Beautiful program, dedicated to the Great Basin National Park in Nevada, minted in Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, San Francisco, S, proof and silver proof, mintage, Philadelphia, 141 million, Denver, 122 million, San Francisco, proof, limited. The reverse depicts a bristlecone pine tree growing among rocks, one of the longest living organisms on the planet. The design emphasizes endurance and natural strength, making the coin both symbolic and attractive. Regular circulated coins sell for 25 cents $1, but high-grade and error coins sell for a lot more. High grades and prices. 2013 P. Great Basin MS-67, $350 $600. 2013 D. Great Basin MS-68, a rare example, sold for $1,700. High grade is a clean, uncirculated coin with virtually no defects. Some Great Basin coins have become rare due to factory defects. Die clash, overlapping of the image from the obverse and reverse. Off-center strike, displacement of the image, price up to $1,200. Cud, die break, thickening on the edges of the coin. Errors are always valuable among collectors and often sell for $800 $1,500. 2013 S silver proof PR70 deep cameo, up to $1,000. Regular proof, PR6970, from $250 to $600, especially if sealed in certified capsules. What to look for? Check. Pine and stone relief. Are there any doublings? Clarity of inscriptions. Even fields and no scratches. On proof, mirror background and matte wood. Check your 2013 proof sets. Some silver proof coins have ultra-low mintages and can be worth much more than they seem at first glance. Price chart. Circulated. 25 cents $1. MS-67. $350 $600. MS-68. Up to $1,700. Mining errors. $800 $1,500. Silver proof PR70. Up to $1,000. Coin number 20-2014, Great Smoky Mountains National Park Quarter. It looks like a regular coin with a mountain scene, but don't judge by appearances. Some 2014 Great Smoky Mountains Quarter have sold for $1,900 or more, especially in mint condition or with rare errors. This is one you don't want to miss out on. The coin was released in early 2014 and is dedicated to one of the most visited national parks in the United States, the Great Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. Minting was done at Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, San Francisco, S, proof and silver proof. Mintage, Philadelphia, 99 million, Denver, 99 million, San Francisco, proof, limited quantity. On the reverse is a typical rural house with a wooden roof and an old mill, and in the background are dense forests and mountains. In the sky is a flying bird, a symbol of freedom and nature. one of the most detailed and picturesque designs in the series. Coins from circulation cost from 25 cents to $1. But with a rare error or perfect condition, you can get hundreds or thousands of times more. Valuables and grades. 2014D Great Smoky Mountains MS68, sold for $1,920. 2014 PMS 67 Plus, $400, $700. These are coins with a mirror-like shine, perfect minting, and zero damage. Rare errors. The coin is known for several interesting defects. Doubled die reverse, doubled elements of the mill or bird, struck through grease, partial disappearance of image elements, clipped planchette metal trimming, die break, cud, thickening on the edges. Prices for such specimens are $800, $1,500 and up. Proof and silver versions. 2014 S Silver Proof, PR70 Deep Cameo, up to $1,000. Regular Proof, PR69, PR70, $250, $600. Silver versions are especially prized for their beauty and small print run. What to look for? Check the following details: clarity of the windmill and roof, position of the bird and lettering, mirrorness of the field on proof versions, possible shifts, spots, or non-standard color. Collector advice. If you have bankrolls or sealed sets from 2014, now is a great time to check them out. Even in regular change, there are some that collectors have been waiting years for. Price chart. Circulated. 25 cents $1. MS67 Plus. $400, $700. MS to 68. Up to $1,920. Misprints. $800, $1,500. Silver Proof PR70, up to $1,000. 20 coins, and each one is really worth knowing. Coin number 21-2014 Arches National Park Quarter. Many people underestimate this coin, but in vain. Just one correct example, and you're holding $1,500 plus in your hands. The 2014 Arches coin has become one of the most talked about among collectors, and now you'll find out why. The coin is dedicated to the famous natural monument in Utah, Arches National Park. On the obverse, as always, is the profile of George Washington, and on the reverse is the iconic arch. Ministry, Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Proof and silver proof. Ministry, Philadelphia, 214 million. Denver, 251 million. San Francisco Proof, limited edition. On the reverse is Delicate Arch, one of the most famous natural formations in the USA. In the background, the peaks of the La Salle Mountains are visible. The composition is incredibly balanced and delights even those who are far from collecting. Yes, it is often found in circulation, but only in low grades. But perfect coins without flaws and rare errors are sold for impressive amounts. Valuable grades. 2014D Arches MS68, sold for $1,440. 2014 PMS 67 Plus, $350, $600. Price varies greatly depending on condition, certification, and even patination color. Rare minting errors. The coin is known for several types of errors, which are highly valued. Doubled die reverse, DDR. Doubling of the inscriptions Arches, UTAH. Date. Die clash, overlapping of the obverse and reverse. Off-center strike, severe displacement of the design. Struck through grease, partially disappeared details. Prices from $700 to $1,500, depending on the type of error and condition. Proof and silver versions. 2014 S Silver Proof PR70 DCAM, $800, $1,100. Regular Proof PR69, PR70, $250, $600. Silver proof has rich contrast and smoothness. Looks stunning. Note: smoothness of arch and symmetry. Clarity of letters, especially UTAH and 2014. Proof: mirror background and perfectly matte arch. Errors, offsets, thickenings, traces of doublings. If you have 2014 rolls with arches or sets, do not open without gloves. Use a magnifying glass if you find a rarity. Send the coin for grading NGC, PCGS, price table. Common, 25 cents $1. UMAS to 67 plus, $350, $600. MAS 68, up to $1,440. Mining errors, $700, $1,500. Silver proof PR70, up to $1,100. Already 21 coins in one powerful video, and each of them is like a ticket to the world of valuable collectibles. And now the 22nd coin is the 2015 Homestead National Monument Quarter, which may seem ordinary at first glance, but in fact, it is a real trap for rare errors and high grades. You can't even imagine how undervalued this coin can be. Some 2015 Homestead Quarter coins have sold for $3,000 plus, all thanks to unique errors and high minting quality. Even now, people find rarities right in banks. The coin is dedicated to the Homestead National Monument of America, located in Nebraska, a symbol of the beginning of the development of lands by the first settlers. Mintage: Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Proof and silver proof. Ministry: Philadelphia, 225 million. Denver, 248 million. San Francisco proof, limited number. The reverse features a wooden house with a roof, a hand pump, and ears of grain, all symbolic of early farming. The design is rich in small details, making it vulnerable to minting errors, and that's what makes the coin valuable. Circulation pieces are worth 25 cents $1. But the real treasures are the errors and grades, MS 68 and above. Grades and prices. 2015 P Homestead MS 68 sold for $1,528. 2015 DMS 68 sold for $1,100. High Luster MS 67, $400, $650. The higher the condition and rarity, the higher the price at auction. Legendary errors. Homestead is one of the most famous coins in the ATB series for the number of errors. Some types. Leaky bucket, a rare effect, as if water is flowing from a bucket in the picture. Snow on the roof. Additional metal on the roof. Doubled die reverse, DDR. Doubled ears of grain, pump. Die clash and cud, overlaps and thickenings. The prices of such errors are from $500 to $3,000 plus. Proof and silver. 2015S silver proof. PR70DCAM, up to $800, $1,000. Regular proof grade PR6970, $200, $500. Silver versions are especially popular with investors and collectors. What to look for? Check. Lines on the bucket and roof. Ears of grain. Are there any doublings? Symmetry and position of inscriptions. Proof mirror finish and relief clarity. Tip for treasure hunters. Look for 2015 rolls from Homestead, especially from banks. That's where the most perfect coins with errors are found. Mint set packages can also hide valuable pieces. Price chart. Circulated, 25 cents $1. MS 67 plus, $400, $650. MS 68, up to $1,528. Minting errors, $500, $3,000. Silver proof PR70, up to $1,000. Coin number 23-2015, Kazachi National Forest Quarter. You see an eagle on a coin and think, pretty but ordinary? What if I told you that one of those coins sold at auction for $1,500 plus? Yes, the Kazachi Quarter was one of the most talked about issues of 2015 due to the combination of design, rare errors, and condition. The coin is dedicated to the Kazachi National Forest, located in Louisiana. It is one of the most unique natural places in the United States, and the design of the coin reflects the wild power of nature. Mintage, Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Proof and silver proof. Ministry, Philadelphia, 221 million. Denver, 223 million. San Francisco Proof, Limited. The reverse depicts a flying Indian eagle, wild turkey, with spread wings. In the background are dense forests and a tall pine tree. The design is bright, dynamic, and one of the most lively in the entire series. In regular circulation, the price of the coin is 25 cents $1, but collectible and rare versions are valued tens and hundreds of times higher. Sales and high grades. 2015 P. Kazachi MS 68, sold for $1,528. 2015 DMS 67 plus, $350 to $600. High luster, perfect edges, and no damage make these coins auction favorites. Minting errors. Here's where things get interesting. Double die reverse, DDR. Doubling of the eagle's wing, tail, or tree. Die clash. Elements of the obverse are visible on the reverse. Cud and die crack. Cracks and thickenings on the edges. Struck through grease. Loss of part of the design. These errors are valued from $500 to $2,000 plus, depending on the condition. Proof and silver. 2015 S silver proof. PR70D CAM. Up to $950, $1,200. Regular proof, PR69 PR70. $250, $600. Silver versions have a bright shine and excellent detail. Check. Wing position and feather clarity. Background tree. There are variants with strong displacement. On proof, contrast, and mirror field. Look for the slightest defects and doublings. These can be rare. Advice for collectors. If you have sealed bankrolls or mint sets with Kazachi, open them carefully and check each coin. They are often the ones with unique errors that can bring you $1,000 plus. Price chart. Common, 25 cents $1. MS to 67 plus, $350, $600. MS 68, up to $1,528. Minting errors, $500, $2,000 plus. Silver proof PR70, up to $1,200. Moving on to the 24th coin in our big video. This time we're talking about a coin of stunning beauty and value. 2015 Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter. This isn't just a pretty coin. Some are selling for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Many pass by this coin, not realizing that it can be worth hundreds of times its face value. The 2015 Blue Ridge Parkway coin is one of the most collectible in the America. The beautiful series, due to its unusual design, rare errors, and high grades. This coin celebrates the scenic Blue Ridge Parkway, which runs through the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina. It was released as part of the America the Beautiful series. Ministries. Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Proof and silver proof. Ministry. Philadelphia, 325 million. Denver, 325 million. San Francisco Proof, Limited. The reverse depicts the curve of the Blue Ridge Highway as it passes through the mountains, with a bridge arch in the foreground and a view of the mountainous landscape. This complex design presented a challenge for minting, and therefore a source of rare errors and deviations. Common examples cost 25 cents $1. But in MS67 and above condition, especially with high luster, the price can reach $500 or more. Auction sales. 2015 P Blue Ridge Parkway MS68, sold for $1,528. 2015 DMS68, $1,000, $1,300. Even MS67 coins sell for $200, $400. Specimens with perfect symmetry and a mirror-like surface are especially prized. Rare minting errors. The coin is known for the following types of errors. Double die reverse, DDR, doubling on the bridge arch or leaves. Die clash, elements from the obverse on the reverse. Cud and die crack, overlaps and cracks on the edges. Struck through, traces of foreign objects. Errors in good condition sell for $500, $2,000, and up. Proof and silver proof. 2015S silver proof, PR70DCAM. Price up to $1,000. Proof versions, regular, $200, $500, and PR70. These coins are especially prized for their detail and mirror field. What to look for when inspecting. Look for doublings on the bridge, arch, and trees. Unclear relief. Possible signs of error. Contrast between background and design on proof. Road curvature angles can be very off-center. Collector's tip. This coin is quite popular and can often be found in bankrolls and mint sets. Keep an eye out for each one, especially the 2015 set, which often contains MS grades and potential DDRs. Price chart. Circulation. 25 cents $1. MS67, $200, $400. MS68, up to $1,528. Errors, $500, $2,000 plus. Silver proof PR70, up to $1,000. Are you ready? Here comes the final 25th coin, the 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter, which could be the final diamond in this treasure video. What do a historic building, a rare minting error, and a price tag of over $1,400 all have in common? That's right. It's all about the Harper's Ferry Quarter, one of the most undervalued and yet profitable coins in the series. It wraps up our big video and does it in a big way. The coin is dedicated to the city of Harper's Ferry in West Virginia, a key point in the history of the American Civil War. Coinage: Philadelphia, P. Denver, D. San Francisco, S. Proof and silver proof. Ministry, P. 434 million, D. 434 million. S. Proof, limited quantity. The reverse depicts the Armory building, where historical events related to John Brown and the uprising against slavery took place. The coin stands out visually with a powerful architectural accent and deep history. Prices and rarities. In regular circulation, 25 cents, but in higher grades. 2016 PMS68, sold for $1,410. 2016 DMS68, up to $900. MS67, stable at $250, $400. Minting errors. The coin is known for numerous rare errors. DDR, double die reverse, doubling of building windows and inscriptions. Die clash, overlapping of the reverse and obverse. Die crack, especially on the roof and arches. Struck through grease, worn or partially disappeared elements. Errors sell for $300 to $1,800 and up. Proof and silver proof. Silver proof PR70DCAM, up to $800, $1,000. PR69, $300, $500. Mirror finish and contrast make this coin a visual masterpiece. What to look for? Fine lines on building windows, possible DDR. Arch or roof imperfections. Strong mirror finish and perfect edges on proof. Unique imperfections make this coin a real find. Final advice. If you find a Harper's Ferry quarter, don't rush to spend it. Check the condition, date, and errors. Sometimes one such coin can change your destiny. That's it, friends. We showed 25 of the rarest and most expensive coins of the Washington Quarters, series 1999 to 2016. Each of them is not just a piece of metal, but a piece of history, a piece of luck, and maybe even a path to money you never even dreamed of. Check your collections, piggy banks, old sets, and even your pockets. One coin can be worth $5,000, $10,000, and even more. Subscribe if you want more. This is just the beginning of the hunt for numismatic treasures. Thanks for being with us. See you in the next videos, and may luck always be in your wallet. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and write what coin you have already found.